Be more shirt.
No matter where you live, the temperature will never hit 180 degrees, but that doesn't matter to our window testing engineers here at Renewal by Andersen. Our replacement window, made of our Fibrex material, is tested to withstand 180 degree temperatures, down to minus 20, 8 inches of rain per hour, and 120-mile-an-hour winds. Not all window companies perform this testing, but because we're the replacement window division of Andersen, we test our windows and then build them to be better than they have to be. Buy one window and get one 50% off with no money down, no payments, and no interest for 1 year. Don't make the poor quality vinyl window mistake. Our Fibrex material is twice as strong as vinyl. Right now, buy one window and get one 50% off with no money down, no payments, and no interest for 1 year. Call for your free window diagnosis. 1-800-241-8866.
The 2014 Nissan Altima with 270 horses, blind spot warning, and advanced drive assist. Lease today, just $189 per month, or get 0% APR for up to 60 months. Nothing beats an Altima, except another Altima. Innovation that excites. Shop ChooseNissan.com.
This is CBS 2 News at 5.
And CBS 2 News is back with your top stories. We have exclusive new video just into our newsroom of a suspect arrested in connection with the shooting of an undercover Paramus police officer. The shootout happened this afternoon in a shopping center parking lot in Garfield during a drug operation.
The grieving family of 2 4-year-olds killed in a Queens fire is thanking the public for their support. As the family makes plans for the children's funerals, questions remain over how long it took an ambulance to arrive at the scene.
And the 13-year-old Brooklyn boy who was shot in the eye was released from the hospital today with a round of applause from the staff. Gamma Droyville was wounded last week when a gunman opened fire on a busy street. Good evening once again. I'm Maurice Dubois.
And I'm Alice Gaynor. Christine Johnson is off tonight. On Long Island, a late morning fire in a house where 2 elderly residents were trapped, apparently by their own clutter.
The wife survived, but the husband did not. CBS 2's John Slattery with the story now from Albertson.
The call was at 10:40 a.m. on Park Lane Drive in Albertson. Neighbors noticed flames and smelled smoke from a fire that had apparently started in the basement.
And you could smell like that burning, like oil or gassy, like chemical smell almost.
Inside, a couple in their 90s, Eleanor and Henry Golis. Police who were first on the scene said the front door was red hot and kicked it open.
We pulled the female victim from the house, went inside, pulled her out of the house. Then we realized that the second male victim was right behind her on the floor, also unconscious.
The husband, badly burned, died of his injuries. The wife was critical. Firefighters searched for the couple's son who lives there but was not at home. Officials say the search was hampered by piles of household clutter.
The conditions inside the house, it's a hoarder-type situation. The house is cluttered with debris. There's boxes full of clothes, shoes, debris, newspapers, all inside the house. It's very, very cluttered.
It's what fire officials in the city refer to as a Collier's mansion, named for 2 brothers who were found dead in their cluttered brownstone in 1947.
Bulk of the fire was in the basement, and it came up into the kitchen. At this time, it didn't appear there were any smoke detectors in the house.
Tragedy spotted by neighbors, but too late to avoid death and injury to those inside. In Albertson, Long Island, John Slattery, CBS 2 News.
And fire officials are still investigating the cause of that deadly blaze.
A female pedicab driver worried tonight for her safety at work. She says getting cursed at, kicked, and spit at is becoming the norm, and she says a group of fellow drivers is to blame. CBS 2's Andrea Grymes has the story.
It's a job that's Helen David's passion.
I love this job. It's my, oh wow.
But she says driving her pedicab is becoming increasingly dangerous, and not because of city traffic.
I'm intimidated when I go in there. I'm scared.
David claims for the last 3 years, a small, newer group of male pedicab drivers outside Central Park has been harassing her on a near daily basis, all because she's the only woman here on the job. She's been driving since 2005 and says the issue is cultural.
Black Muslims. They look at me with disgust. Sometimes they spit at me with my customer. They'll kick my customers. They'll kick me.
David says they've punctured her tires, hidden marijuana under her seat, and cursed her out. Friend and fellow driver Zlatin Davidkov says the men will do anything to make her lose business.
How worried are you for her safety?
I'm very worried, yes. They are very dangerous.
Many drivers hang out on foot at the entrance to the park in Columbus Circle, persuading riders to hop on their pedicabs. That's what David says she was doing Sunday when one of the male drivers got in her face.
One of them just came up to me and kicked me right in almost in my stomach.
I was right behind her, then I went separated and I pushed him away. He didn't bother with me.
David showed us the NYPD incident report. She says she's called the police and the Department of Consumer Affairs, which regulates the business, several times, but nothing has helped.
David says she is hopeful by taking her story public, the harassment will stop. But either way, she says she has no plans to quit a job she loves. In Columbus Circle, Andrea Grymes, CBS 2 News.
And a Department of Consumer Affairs spokesperson tells us they are investigating. The NYPD confirms that Helen David filed a harassment report.